Am I gay? Hi, my name is Joanne Grace Wesley. I'm a part-time woman, aka a drag queen, and today we are answering the ultimate question that we have wondered for thousands of years. Am I gay? So, if you are a little gay person yourself, you've probably taken a quiz called Am I Gay Quiz. This is something that queer people, when we're young, we're figuring out who we are. Sometimes we need a quiz to tell us that, apparently. This is a quiz I've taken maybe like 5 times before. And I thought it'd be nice as an adult to kind of revisit that maybe trauma. So I'm going to take an Am I Gay quiz, and you're going to take it along with me maybe if you're feeling cool and gay. Well, maybe we can do a couple, because I would like some outside sources, a second opinion, if you will. That's pretty much it. Let's do it. I have no idea which one it took as a kid. It gave me a percentage. And I remember specifically going up to my brother and being, hey, is like 70% a lot? Or and I didn't tell him what it was about, of course, but turns out 70% was a good amount. I think I found the one. Oh my gosh. Okay. The font and like the presentation looks the same to me. So we're going to try this one. This is from UQuiz. It says, what percentage gay are you? And I'd love to know. So let's get started. Okay. Enter my name, Joanne. Question 1 of 6. That's not a lot of questions to find out if I'm gay or not. There's a lot writing on this. Did you have an emo scene phase? Option 1, emo? Never heard of it. 2 is F no. 3, phase, it's never ending. 4, XD, rar. And finally, never heard of emo/scene. I had an emo phase for about 2 days. I do remember vividly 2 days where I was emo. I made a little Spotify playlist, and that's about where it ended for me. None of these options really reflect that. I guess I could say fuck no, but I'm not anti-emo, that's for sure. All my little emos watching, hi emo. Okay, 2, favorite color. My favorite color is blue. I'm surprised pink isn't an option. Okay. Question 3, pick a made-up book. 1, well, first of all, I can't read. Option 1, the deep mysteries of the ocean, the creatures that dwell beneath us, but we are truly the lesser creatures. Number 2, blobfish and friends. 3, homophobes and how to kill them. 4, I don't read. I did kind of say that. And 5, the stars and my elbow, which is the sequel to The Fault in Our Stars. Homophobes and how to kill them is so good. So I did say I don't read. I do like to read, but I have to be in such a specific mood to read and to be able to focus on a book. It is so hard, but it happens once in a blue moon. I'm gonna go with homophobes and how to kill them. Question 4, do you know where my fish went when he died? Option 1, no sweetie. 2, hell. 3, nowhere. It was a fake fish all along. 4, fish heaven. And 5, I ate him, so my gut. I didn't see anything. Okay? I'm gonna say no, sweetie. Number 5, what kind of blog do you have? This is the most offensive one. You might as well have just called me the F slur. Number 1, a generally sweet, wholesome blog. 2, fandom. 3, aesthetic. 4, meme. 5, I don't use my blog. Tumblr is 2012 cringe. This is clearly not the one I took when I was a kid. I definitely would have an aesthetic blog. That's totally just me. I like taking pretty pictures and putting them in a list, in a group together. That's why I love Pinterest. Okay. Number 6, do you hug people? Option 1, I'm extremely touch-starved, but I hide it. Number 2, I hug my partner. Number 3, no way. Number 4, I am a hug. Number 5, I wish. And unfortunately, it's either 1 or 5 for me. I love hugging people. Ugh, I am a hug is so cringy. I wish with that little sad face is so pathetic. I don't want to pick that. But I mean, I'm extremely touch-starved, but hide it is even more pathetic. This is breaking my confidence in 6 questions. None of these options are making me look good here. I'm just gonna say I wish. Sorry. Okay, let's find out. 51%. 51% gay. Kinda gay. That's literally what it says. Well, there you go. That's our first opinion. Let's get a second one. Because, 6 questions. What can you really know from 6 questions? If I had 6 questions to find out if someone was gay, I would say propeller or like anything ending with an ER. And if they would say, I hardly know her, gay. Second one, Panera Bread or Jason's Deli. You pick Jason's Deli, you're straight. Question 3, are you subscribed to Joanne Grace Wesley on YouTube? If you say yes, you're gay. My next question to figure out if you're gay would be name more than 10 shades of green. And if you can, you're gay. My next question would be who's the hottest character on Yellowstone? And if they had an answer, they'd be straight because no gay person watches Yellowstone. And my final question would be who's the hottest actress from Yellow Jackets? And pretty much if they say anybody, they're gay. But especially if they say Sophie Thatcher. And that's my answer. Let's start another quiz. I'm doing the WikiHow one because I've used WikiHow a lot for many things in my life. Have you ever had feelings for a same-gender close friend? I think so. That's why I'm taking this quiz. Have you ever kissed someone or wanted to kiss someone of the same gender? Definitely, and it was great. How do you feel about queer characters in TV shows and movies? I hate that there's not an option of like, they suck. I'm gonna say I notice queer characters, but don't feel strongly about them. When someone asks you who you're crushing on, who's my crush right now? I don't have like a specific someone that I'm crushing on. It's more just like, if I see a good man, I'm into it. I'm gonna say I make up a name, pick someone at random. Has anyone ever asked you if you were gay? Mama, they don't have to. I've been asked that once or twice. People pretty much assume that about me all the time. I would say upon first glance, you know, maybe it's the rainbow eyeshadow, maybe it's the overlined lip, maybe it's the red lipstick on my metal straw of my diet ginger ale, maybe it's the wig. Who really knows? But I think people pretty much assume that all the time. When you imagine being in a relationship, what do you picture? I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and I know y'all gonna laugh at me because I've been laughed at before, but I really do identify as queer. Because, like, I could fall in love with anybody if it was the right person. And I would never, like, not pursue something that felt really good just because they fit XYZ description or gender or whatever, you know? So I'm going to say, I'm not sure. Any gender seems okay. And I know, looking like this, you don't believe me. And that's okay. I don't need you to. It's Pride Month. It's for me. How would you feel about identifying as gay? Like I said, I do go by queer, okay? Gay, you know, that word has a nasty bite to it. I call myself gay all the time though, so I really don't care. Call me gay, call me queer, call me a lesbian. I mean, I would honestly, what a compliment to be a lesbian. I want to be a lesbian so bad. But just don't call me straight. You know, that's just offensive and rude, quite frankly. I'm gonna say, yeah, that feels right, sure. Have you ever felt attracted to someone of the same gender? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say yes. People of the same gender are just objectively more attractive. That is a lie. Okay? Women are beautiful. Exhibit A. Okay, how do you feel about dating someone of the opposite gender? I definitely date or have dated someone of the opposite gender, which that's my answer. I have dated people. I've had many girlfriends, more girlfriends than boyfriends. Do you ever fantasize about being with someone of the same gender? Yeah, pretty often. When you imagine kissing or being intimate with a future partner, how do you feel? I'm too young for that. Oh my god, I was just thinking, so I'm okay and I'm at peace with the fact that I am 23 years old, right? However, it does not sound right to say I'm 3 years older than someone who's 20. That doesn't click with me. As long as I'm with someone I really like, that sounds great. If you scroll through your feed or FYP, do you see content from queer creators? I do. What does my FYP mostly consist of? Ads. Am I right? Okay. Yeah, but only because I've looked at 1 or 2 related posts.
Why were you watching that?
Please don't tell Mom. Tell me.
Yep, you got me. Flash forward 5 years. How likely is it that your partner is the same gender as you? I'm gonna say very likely. I just hope I have a partner. Jesus. Am I right, ladies? Would you be comfortable using an LGBTQ dating app? Absolutely. I already have one downloaded. Okay, these are so cute. You know, my heart goes out to the kids in the world right now that are taking this quiz and like genuinely hoping for an answer. I remember being there. I feel for you and I love you. Are there a lot of LGBTQ plus individuals in your friend group? Absolutely, lots of my friends are queer. I do know a lot of straight people though, you know, for better or for worse, I do. What inspired you to take this quiz? Content. I want to confirm that I'm heterosexual. I'm gonna say I'm just curious about the result I'll get. You might be gay. Well, that's good to know, right? There was one called How Accurate Is My Gaydar Quiz, and I want to know. In case you don't know, in case you're a straighty watching, a gaydar is your ability to tell someone's sexuality by looking at them. Or more specifically, being able to tell if someone is gay without asking them directly. This is absolutely just for vibes
and has zero accuracy. But we can promise quirky questions on queer culture and all around fun.
Okay, let's start this quiz. Oh. Ah, this is crazy. This is gonna be good. Okay. I think it's chaperone. Think. Correct. Oh my god. Wait. Who can't get this right? I should make my brother do this. He probably do a good job. I'm gonna go on a limb and say the one with the metal chest plate is gonna be gay. It might get harder though. Let me not be too cocky. Okay. It's gotta be Kristen Stewart, right? Like it has to. Yes. Oh my. Is it the one that's on the sweat tour with Charlie XCX perhaps? Y'all are so mean putting Shawn Mendes in here. That is so rude. Frank Ocean is gay, right? I don't know Frank Ocean. I know Super Rich Kids and maybe one other song. But I think he's gay, right? He's like a little gay. He has an album called Blonde. He has to be gay. That's a gaydar. My gaydar is working. Uh-oh. I want it to be Megan Fox, but I don't think it is. It's not Blake Lively. I don't think it's Amy Adams. I'm between Megan and Anna de Armas. My gaydar. Okay, put my gaydar to work. Frank Ocean has an album called Blonde. Anna de Armas is in a movie called Blonde. But the movie was horrible. And gay people don't make bad movies. Is it Megan? Is it Megan? Yes! It's Megan! My gaydar! Okay. Come on, y'all. I think that is correct. Shocker. Okay. I'm guessing it's one with neon roots. She might as well be a barista. Hunter Schafer. Halsey, right? It's Halsey. Halsey's like bi or something, I think. They should say like what they identify as. That'd be nice to clear things up a bit. Chanel Monáe! Period. God, didn't Jacob Elordi say something recently? I don't know. I wish. Maybe that was just my dreams. Okay. Bella Ramsey! Period. Oh. We might have gotten something I don't know. It's not Keanu, is it? It's definitely not. Nicole Kidman is a gay icon, but she's not gay herself, I believe. I think her character in Practical Magic is definitely gay. Or definitely bi, for sure. I don't know who this Evan Rachel Wood girl is, so I'm gonna go with her. Yes! Oh my god! The results are in. I have an excellent gaydar. Let's find another one. Let's just do another gay quiz. Okay, apparently Chaperone took one. Let's see which one she took. Okay, yes. Okay, found the one that Chaperone took. We're gonna take that one. Pick a job, pick a vice, pick a virtue. Okay, pick a job. If I had to pick any of these, I would like to be an architect. I would like to, because I love interior design, so maybe like designing a building is like a part of that, of course, you know? So, I'm gonna go with architect. Pick a vice, being gay. A vice is something you're ashamed of. That's being straight. Pick a virtue, being gay. Being nice to gay people, though. That's a good one, right? I'm gonna say being nice to gay people. Okay, how does this picture make me feel? I love Janelle Monáe, so that's gonna be gay. Pick a dish from the Olive Garden menu. Fun fact, I don't like Olive Garden. Call me crazy. I think I used to get the tour of Italy. I love their gnocchi soup, though. That's really good. Create my own pasta sounds kind of good, right? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna choose my own adventure. How does this picture make you feel? Oh, I want to see that movie so bad. I want to see that. Like I said, gay people don't make bad movies. You feel gay for sure. This picture makes me feel straight as hell. Pick a quote from Harry the Spy. I have not seen that. I'm so sorry. Don't mess with anybody on a Monday. It's a bad. That is so embarrassing. Okay. Sometimes you have to lie, but to yourself, you must always tell the truth. I wonder if when you dream about somebody, they dream about you. That's very strange. I don't want to see this movie anymore. I'm gonna go with, I wonder if when you dream about somebody, they dream about you. Because I'm curious, I'd like to know. How does this picture make you feel? I do love peaches. And I know, obviously, the Call Me By Your Name reference, of course. But peaches are good. I would pick gay, even if that movie didn't exist. Pick a discontinued Bath & Body Works flavor. Also, scent, you fucking pig. It's not a flavor. This is the ultimate gay question, by the way. Okay, so last year there was a scent called Meet Me in Miami. And I'm wondering if it's the same as Meet Me in Tahiti. So I'm gonna pick that one. Because that one was so good. Pick a good 5th date. Playing paintball and eating pretzels. I love pretzels. We might have to do that. Meeting up with friends for drinks and karaoke. Ew. Sitting on your bed for 4 hours. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's so lame. Actually, maybe that's not. Maybe I'm being a little hater. Okay. Getting takeout and watching a documentary about the Cold War. That is so gay. That is so gay. Eating lunch at a restaurant and staying all afternoon, then having dinner at the same restaurant. Oh, that's really cool. I kind of want to do that. Going bowling with Rosie O'Donnell. Cucumber. Oh, okay. Going to an art store, going to an art museum, and then going to the candy store and making out in the garden. That's lame. That's like how 6th graders go on a 5th date. The pizza party. Okay. Number 1 does sound fun because I do love pretzels. And I do like the idea of paintball. But the abandoned shopping mall, like, that's kind of like, I'm not a rule breaker, you know? If I had, like, guaranteed access, like, that was approved by the law enforcement, I would do that. Other than that, I do like the eating lunch at a restaurant and then staying and having dinner there, too. That's pretty fun. What is my idea of fun? I'm so lame. Okay, sitting on your bed for 4 hours, talking about all of your strange and types of interests while your hands flirt with each other. That is pretty good. That is pretty good, too. I was being a hater at first, but I do see the appeal. I'm gonna go with eating lunch at a restaurant and then staying all afternoon, then having dinner at the same restaurant. Pick an animal. Okay. I'm gonna go with the antelope. She's pretty fierce. You fall into the bottom of a well. Are you gay? Gay people are pretty clumsy and stupid, so I'm gonna say yes. Okay, the results are... I'm gay! Oh my god, we know! Oh my god! Okay, I'm gay! Thank god. I was so scared. Okay, y'all, the results are in. After 4 quizzes, I think we can confirm that I am a friend of Dorothy, and I do indeed like the same sex. I, Joanne Grace Wesley, am a homosexual. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you had a fun time, and I hope you played along too. Please tell me you played along. Please tell me you got on your little iPhone and looked at the quizzes and did them, and you found out what you are. I know what you are. I do just want to say a little sentimental moment of, like, being a drag queen on the internet, like, being open about that is something that, like, little me would be so proud of. And I'm just very grateful to be supported and loved. And to all those kids out there who are taking these quizzes at home, but, like, seriously, keep holding on. It'll be okay. You'll figure out who you are. You don't need a quiz to tell you. Only you can tell you. I love you so much. And you're gay. You're really gay. Happy Pride Month. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe for new videos every Thursday. You can follow me on Instagram at Joanne Grace Wesley and TikTok at Joanne Grace Wesley. And if you want to support me even more, you can shop my merch at joannegracewesley.threadless.com or at the link in the description of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.